Well, here we are on a Sunday morning in Winnipeg. It's a quiet morning, and we have some boat modelers who have quietly slipped out of the house while their wives get to sleep in, and they get to have fun on the pond.
That's 6:30 in the morning.
So what are we running here?
This is Midwest kit Fantail Launch with the matching Midwest steam engine kit. Motor can be bought two ways, as kit or pre-assembled. I've had this boat for about 10 or 12 years now, and it's just been a real joy to own.
It's a beautiful boat, and we've seen it before at Eliminator's Show and Shine.
We're getting at the point we have to keep it fairly close because we'll be out of steam soon. And that is that.
So how long can you run? That was quite a long run, actually.
That should be a good 10 minutes out of them. You're limited by the fuel, not by the water in the boiler. You put 3 ounces in initially, and you'll drain about 2 out when you're done. It's only a limited amount of space for the fuel, so that's about it for the run.
Now this seems like a popular kit. I noticed there's several club members have the same hull.
Yes, there's 3 of them here. One right there, you know, that's done up as the African Queen. Brilliant job.
It's a Yorkshireman. It was out of Hull, England, owned by United Towing. It's a Salvage tug. It's 1/48 scale. It's modeled after the real Yorkshireman, which was operated by United Towing and was requisitioned by the Royal Navy during the Falklands War. It went down to the Falklands and acted as a salvage tug there. It's been sold, I think, at least once. I'm not sure if it's still in operation at this moment. It's the model is about 15 years old. It's made by Model Slipway in the UK. It's been my old faithful model for 15 years, and hopefully it'll sail well today, regardless of the weeds. I don't have any. It's nicknamed HMS Hernia.
How much ballast in there?
I've never actually weighed it, but it's not a light boat.
Now, Bob, tell me a little bit about your club. How long have you been in existence?
This is our 19th year. We started in the summer of 1994 with about 10 people, and our membership generally fluctuates anywhere between 10 and 15 at any one time. We're a very informal group. We don't have any real organization. We don't charge any dues. We're here for anybody who's interested. This is our third pond we've used over the years. In the last couple of years, the park did a major expansion and renovation of this area, and they invited us to come and sail. It's been a very, very good place to sail. We've had lots of public exposure. Even the ducks like us, although sometimes you got to be careful of the geese when they land because they don't really care what they land on.
Have you been bombed?
Not the boats, but we've had a couple of members bombed.
What are some of the scale details you've added to your model?
The only thing I've really added is some of the rope work on it, the fenders, vehicle tires for fenders. Otherwise, it's pretty much built straight out of the box. It has 2 motors in it, 2 electric motors, so I can control each motor individually. It's got the servo-operated rudder, which is standard. And it does have a bow thruster installed, but the bow thruster is out of commission right now. The motor needs to be replaced. So I need at least 4 channels to operate this model.
You can see the results here of running into a weed.
Yeah, and this is we're sailing in the best part of the water right now. Normally we can sail everywhere, but just because of the period of time we are in the summer, the weeds are problematic at the moment. Actually, it's not too bad.
Ted, what are you floating today?
Well, this is a, if anybody's been into RC boating for a while, they'll know it as a Francis Smith tug. The plans were first published in a magazine called Model Builder back in the 70s. So it's scratch built from those plans, plank on frame, balsa hull, and fiberglass with styrene for all the superstructure. It's a really nice build. It was a lot of fun to put together.
So how long have you been running this boat?
This one's been running about 3 years, 3 seasons now.
And how long did it take to build?
Over a winter, fall, winter, and maybe a bit of a spring to finish it up.
And where'd you get the rope work?
Oh, I make that myself. I got help from my daughter to show me how to do that. I think it's similar to crocheting, but...
I understand you were instrumental in helping get this location for your members.
More so a friend of mine, but a friend of mine and myself, we sort of put our heads together and approached the people that now run the park, and we were quite surprised to find how receptive they were, because in the past the city wasn't interested in model boats here at all. But with the new outfit running the park, they're quite happy to see model boats here, and all we had to do was demonstrate what the model boats were, and they couldn't be happier. And they've been pretty good for us. I mean, keeping the place clean, and it's a great location. It's a beautiful location.
I understand, Steve, that you helped secure this location for these modelers.
Yeah, when they started to redo the pond, driving by here on occasion, it looked like a good place to sail a boat, so I just approached the people from the Assiniboine Park Conservatory, and they were more than happy to oblige us. They were actually excited about it, so it took a better part of, I guess, a year or so to get everything in place, but we're here now and we enjoy it pretty much every Sunday morning when it's not raining or cloudy or whatever. But yeah, so we have them to thank for it too.
So your hands are empty. Where's your model?
My model's in pieces. I blew the speed controller last week, so I had just changed it out and I haven't got the whole thing back together again yet. So
you'll be voting soon again,
hopefully, yeah, maybe in the middle of the week if I can get this thing back together. Maybe even later today, who knows.
Well, there you have it. Quick look at the Winnipeg Model Boat Club. Too many modelers here to get them all in one story. We'll have to come back.
Whether you drive, splash, or fly, do it all with Manitoba's one-stop hobby shop. We stock cars, trucks, boats, planes, helicopters, rockets, models, and tools. At Eliminator RC, we support what we sell. We're Canada's largest stocking hobby supply with a 13,000 square foot showroom jam-packed with over 100,000 parts, which means unmatched part support. Can't make it down to the store? No problem. We'll get you back in the game fast. Log on to e-rc.ca or phone 1-800-870-6346 to place your order.